Oh man, oh man. All right, the new schedule is partly out, y'all. It's somewhat out. Look here. I've been playing with my little hair, man. I'm stressed out right now. I don't like this. I do not like this, man. Why? Why? All right, y'all. Let's go down this schedule. Let's see what teams Travis Hunter is about to go attack and dominate, slice and dice. They're gonna have nightmares, dreams about him. All right, so where I'm at, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm at. And remember, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Help is on the way, y'all. I don't like this, man. I'm not. The schedule from what I've seen right now is no lackluster on there. It's a good thing for Colorado because Colorado should walk into these games with the big stick. Now, the bad thing about this is if Colorado loses these games next year, now the heat is gonna get real hot. I don't think, now don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Coach Prime will get fired or anything like that, but if he doesn't have a winning season next year, a dominating season next year, with the talent we know he's about to bring in, when I'm saying he, I'm talking about Coach Prime. Because see, when you lose to USC, when you lose to Oregon, okay, we can understand this. These are big boy teams that everybody know about. They got a brand. But if you lose to some of these teams that I'm about to name out right now, it's the reporter's gonna have a field day. So let's go. Let's get to it. And now, why I'm mad, because I thought Jackson State was gonna be number one. I wanted to play Jackson State number one, and man, and y'all give a shout out, man. If y'all in any of these states, if y'all plan on going to any games next year, say what state you from and what game you trying to go to. I'm mad. I wanted Jackson State to play against JSU. I wanted JSU to come out to Colorado, and then the next year when Deion had a rookie quarterback, I wanted him to go to Jackson and go down there in the Tiger Den and see could he win one down there when the 60-some thousand folks hollering, screaming, wishing, praying upon his downfall. That would have been a good. I felt like that would have been a good bag for Jackson for 2 years back to back. That would have been a nice little bag. Jackson can actually host Colorado because they have the facilities. That their stadium is big enough. Man, and it'd have been good for Coach Prime to go back and be like, I built this. It'd have been funny how he did with the Georgia Dome stuff. But all right, let's get to the schedule. Okay, let's get to the schedule. All right, the first game is North Dakota State. And remember, North Dakota State is in the same kind of division or level that Jackson is on. The only thing about that is North Dakota State is a dog. North Dakota State is that little team that always end up in the championship game, or they like 10-1, 10-2, or 9-3. Every year they always at the top of the pile when it comes to wins and losses, and they're gonna give you a tough game. Now that might be the reason why Coach Prime scheduled them, and they closer in proximity. But Coach Prime know, okay, I'm gonna get a real good look with this team. And see, this is how you want to start off. And y'all want to talk all this stuff. Y'all want to talk about the SEC teams, but the SEC teams, they have a formula, right? Their formula is we're gonna play against a smaller team to start the season off, to work out our kinks and our bugs and see who's ready to play, who's game ready. See, now you can play because you should just be so much dominant than this other team. You should be able to play all your kids. It's kind of like a preseason game. How the NFL have 3 preseason games, 4 preseason games, whatever it is now. This is like the college preseason game. They do this game so they can play the bigger schools. They play their younger kids and see who can play. Because practice time, practice speed, and game speed is different. So you get to see who can really play. But next, and so we're replacing the TCU game. I thought we were going to play TCU again this year. Dang, I thought we were playing TCU. I guess TCU said they ain't want that smoke no more. I thought most time they already played twice. Okay, so normally when you play a team, y'all play 2 times. You play at their house and then they play at your house. Last year, TCU, year before last, before Prime got there, TCU came to Colorado. And then this year, Colorado had to go to TCU. So all right, so that contract is done. So now we got North Dakota State. Then we're gonna go back with Nebraska, and this will be the 2 times where this Nebraska contract should be done, right? Now they might continue to play because I think this might be an old rivalry. You never know. Colorado State, that's a rivalry, I know for sure. So that game should stay on here. And this is most teams, especially like in the SEC country, and even like Penn State and Michigan, all them, a lot of their rivalry games come towards the end of the year. Colorado, their rivalry game comes at the beginning of the year. This is a great thing for Colorado because Colorado should always have more weapons than Colorado State. So you get to win a rivalry game, you get to host that rivalry trophy, all this kind of stuff, but you should have more talent than Colorado State. So this should be another game where you can kind of work on tweaking stuff and getting everybody ready before you hit your real conference play. So now you hit conference play, the first team is Baylor. Now some more games are going to be added to this list, y'all. This is just a rough draft right now. But the first game is Baylor. They play Baylor in Boulder. Then Oklahoma State. Now this is kind of weird. They play Oklahoma State in Boulder. Then Kansas State comes to Boulder. Like, we should have more talent than Baylor. We should have more talent than Oklahoma State. We should have more talent than Kansas State. Now, Kansas State might be close. Then we plug in Cincinnati. That's three different. Kevin Coleman. He played for Louisville. Oh, this should be okay. Cincinnati, that's Scott Satterfield. He used to be my coach at App State. He's at Cincinnati now. Oh, that should be another little cakewalk right there. I ain't gonna say a cakewalk, but it should be a game that we should be favored in. Colorado should be favored. And then we got Kansas State. No, Kansas. We already did Kansas State. Kansas. And we go to Kansas. So I understand. We go to Nebraska, we go to Colorado State, and then we go to Kansas State. How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Home games, we got 3, 4, 5 home games so far, and we got 3 away games. So that's 8 games so far. So you're going to add probably like 4 more games to this. What other games y'all think they should add? I want to see UCF. That's going to get added. I hope that's going to be added. How many conference games is that? 1, 2, 3, 5 conference games. So I think we're going to have more conference games than that. So UCF needs to get added. Oh, and TCU, that's we're in that conference now. So they might get added. I think Texas Tech is in this thing. I know BYU. So it's a lot of conference games that can be added here. And there's still some schools that haven't decided yet. Like Arizona, I think they over here too. What y'all think? I wish Colorado would have played JSU, man. It kind of hurt my spirit, man. That would have just been good for the game, man. I mean, I don't want to see DM beat TC Taylor, but I want to see Travis play against the boys again. Even though it's a whole different JSU team, but it gives JSU that stage. You understand me? It gives them that big stage to play on. Now, I want to see that, man. I wonder who dropped the ball on that. I wonder did somebody in Jackson drop the ball on this? Did Prime say he don't want to? Did Colorado say, nah, we ain't doing that? Like, who dropped the ball on this, man? I want to know. But, yeah, y'all, this is what I got for this video. I'll be back with more information when I find out some new things. Travis is about to slice and dice these boys on his way to the NFL. His last hoorah. Yeah, he leaving early. We already done talked about it. He leaving early. He gonna try to have 1,000 yards receiving next year, 10 touchdowns, 8 picks. Yeah. We talk about this stuff, man. We talk about this.